High grocery prices, I feel like, are here to stay. I do not foresee them coming down, and sale prices aren't really sale prices any longer. We're going to talk about this and what we can do to help fight back and keep more cash in our wallet and spend less on our groceries. But before we get started, I'm Julia. Aaron's behind the camera, and we are the Canny Couple, a small homestead family in rural Southwest Virginia that work every single day to merge homesteading and frugality. And we are not at the point on our homestead where we do not need the grocery store. We're working on it. And I've cut back a lot of our grocery store needs by canning, growing our own food, preserving. And before, we used to buy apples a lot. Now we don't buy apples at the grocery store anymore.
Really, the only fruit we buy is bananas.
Bananas. Can't grow our own.
Well, we tried.
It didn't work. And I'm sure there's a lot of other families, homesteading or not, that are feeling the same pressures at the grocery store that we are. And if you like this content, we would really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. So, what have I been noticing at the grocery store? This is my Labor Day ad. I was so disappointed in my Labor Day ad. Now, anybody, if you're new to our channel, you know I have a very tight grocery budget. We are a family of 3. We are a small homestead family. My grocery budget is $300 per month. We are actually averaging under $250 per month for the whole year, but our goal is to keep it at an average of $300 per month. What I am seeing as I go to the grocery store, because I shop sales, there are no good sales. There really aren't. It's becoming a struggle to find a really good deal at the grocery store. They had canned goods on here. Was it this week or last week? Canned goods were 69 cents. Now, if you do your math and you go look up on Walmart, you probably do better. You can also go look up on Aldi. I think they're like 65 cents in our area. And I don't know if anybody else is feeling this struggle. Sometimes you can catch a good deal, but there are stipulations. Like, we can get ground beef about every, 4 weeks?
4 weeks is what they're running right now.
4 to 6 weeks, we can get ground beef at $2.50 a pound, which is a great deal. You can only get one package. I can stretch that package as far as I can.
Well, yes, but
you have to spend $25.
yes.
Now, a lot of people are like, well, it doesn't take long to spend $25 at the grocery store. Yes, and that's the point. That's the point we're making here. Before, what I would buy at the grocery store would cost me $30. That was our average before 2020. We're lucky to get out of the grocery store now. Well, before the last couple of months where I've been very, very careful without spending $60. For us, it's doubled. And we're not buying hardly any of the same foods we were buying before. We're just buying sale items, the items that we eat regularly, and trying to do single ingredient foods as much as we can. So it's a struggle. And I will tell you, I'm really dependent on sales, and I'm really dependent on sales cycles. This is something that I use to fill my working pantry, and I'm seeing that those sales cycles just aren't what they used to be. So what does this mean, and how could we combat it? Okay, this means we have to start planning ahead. It is September. You need to start planning your Thanksgiving and Christmas meals and any other meals that you have planned out throughout the year. They're coming. I'm sorry. They are on their way. They're going to be here before we know it. They don't change every year. They come at the exact same time. If you are on a tight grocery budget or trying to tighten your grocery budget, a Thanksgiving meal can destroy your entire monthly grocery budget. It can absolutely do it. I know. It's happened. Because I cook Thanksgiving here, and I also make side dishes to take to other places. Because we eat Thanksgiving. We love turkey. Turkey's our favorite meal, one of our favorite meals. So I go ahead and make one here. I make other meals, and what I do is I try to buy on sale as I start to see those sale cycles. But from what I've noticed in these ads, there's not going to be the sales that we've seen before. So what we need to do is we need to start planning our meal plans now. We need to start prepping what we need to have on hand now. When we catch them on sale, Or we also price comparison. Make sure if you have access to other stores, you are checking, like Food Line here will have something. It'll be twice as expensive as Food City or vice versa. I've had that both ways before. I've been able to get cheese here for $1.50 and then here it was $2.50. And then the next week it'll be $3 here and then here it'll be 2 for $4. So make sure you're doing price comparison. Use the internet. Double check these things and then have enough extra cash when you do catch a good deal, like canned goods for 50 cents a can. I remember when you get them 40 cents a can. 2 years ago would have been 40 cents a can, would you say?
Yeah.
Last year it was 50. Now I'm lucky to get it for 70. For a basic can of corn out on sale. That is our sale price here. So this is just something I've been struggling with, and I know a lot of other people probably are too, especially if you are shopping those ads and sales, which is why we have a working pantry. So build a working pantry, shop your ads and sales the best you can, know your prices and price comparison. We have our cell phones, and this is really one way you can truly utilize it. Compare your prices. I need some sugar. We get organic cane sugar. We get it from Azure, or we get it from Amazon because I could buy it off of Amazon and it's actually quite a bit cheaper than me getting an Azure standard. Love Azure, absolutely love it, but the cost isn't there for me to get it through Azure compared to what I can actually get it through Amazon. These are things we have to look at. We have to compare. We have to make those decisions, especially if we have a super tight grocery budget. And I know a lot of people are struggling with the cost of living, their cost of food, because food has not went down. They might say inflation numbers have went down, but they have not went down. They're so much higher. I know eggs for us, a couple months ago, I could get them for 99 cents. I'm lucky if I could get a dozen eggs for $2.70 right now. We were getting an 18 count for $3. No, that jumped up even more. So luckily my chickens are laying eggs. Now I don't have to worry about eggs, but a lot of people do. So you just got to do the best you can with what you have. Learn what's important for you and your family, and then kind of work through that. But definitely pay attention to the actual price you're paying and make sure your price comparison. If you have a Walmart for canned goods, make sure you're double checking those numbers. Anything that you buy that is pantry, shelf stable, double check those numbers. I will tell you, for us, flour, I will actually have Aaron make a trip to Walmart for flour because it is $1 cheaper at Walmart compared to what we actually spend at our grocery store. There's no comparison in price. There's absolutely none. So make sure you're doing your price comparison, watch your ads, and know if it's actually a good deal. Don't just assume because they've got this flashing sign here, it's a good deal. And I think that's what they're doing a lot of now. This flashing sign says, good deal, and it's not actually a good deal. It's not. So just kind of know, like, before, a couple weeks ago, you could get corn for 25 cents an ear. Now you can get 7 for $4. That's not as good of a deal. I would have stocked up at the 25 cents an ear. But look, it's on the ad, so it has to be a good deal. You kind of have to learn to pick out because I feel like they're throwing a lot of extra things on there. Now this watermelon is a good deal. If you weren't going to Royal King, where it was $2.99 versus $3.99. You just have to kind of know and look and learn your prices. If you don't know your prices, get a price book. We don't have them yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a price book or not. Get a price book, keep those numbers down, make sure you're looking and comparing.
The thing that would be good about it is looking back year over year to see how much it increased.
That would be nice to see. If you look at those numbers. But then I could also get depressed because I might never go back up. Because that's what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with my new prices versus my old. Now, I will say I did see skinless, boneless chicken. They were $1.99, which was one of the better deals we've seen here. But I've been getting split chicken breast with the bone in for 98 cents. There's no comparison. So check your ads. Check your prices. Do not be fooled by the shiny lights, the bright lights. I'm telling you it's a good deal. Make sure you're doing your work and comparing your prices. I know it's work, but if we're going to get these grocery budgets under control, we got to do the work. I know because I do it every day, and the more you do it, the better you get, the faster you get, the more you learn. So it really does help. I am proof. If you have any questions, comments, leave those down below. Let me know what you are doing to save money at the grocery store if you are already prepping for Thanksgiving and Christmas, because I sure am. I'm not going to depend on those sales like I have in the past. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, check out our link tree. And thank you for joining us on the Canny Couple, where we work hard, live simple, and enjoy life. Have a wonderful day.